591k, 731k. So there's something very, very off about this. Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the team race monster Ambisonic. Let's see if this monster was worth racing for. The race, as of the time recording this video, is already half time underway. So was this monster worth it? Yes or no? We're about to find out. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster, all the cells needed to take this monster rank 5. Any gems I use will be reimbursed. And they also provided the food to feed this monster all the way to level 150. Let's go! Ambisonic. He's just like a stereo sound system. Jumps up into the air and attacks the training dummies. That's it. Ambisonic is Global Tech's newest and greatest sonic crowd control solution. Order yours today. Legal notice, Global Tech is not responsible for any accidental death, injury, deafening, or terrifying bleeding from the ears that may result from using Ambisonic units. Alright, let's start off with the trait. This monster has hardened at rank 0. At rank 1, you get a water protection. Monster takes half damage from the water attacks. You gotta ask yourself, how many of the meta water monsters are there? When I go over what monsters have been released, we'll take a look at some of those. And then you get an area random positive effect. Odd legs gain a random positive effect at the start of the battle. I love traits like this that are so random, especially something like random positive effect. What if you give yourself dodge area? That could really stump the enemy. What if you give yourself positive effect protection? That could really help out. So maybe you triple damage your attacker, double damage your attacker. It's so random. You evasion the team, it's random, or a single ally, like everything for everyone, it's cool. So I'm liking this umbrella trait. It's always good to have water protection. Again, we need to take a look at what monsters are water attackers and who aren't. Okay, so we'll start by looking at the water monsters. Right now we have Calamity Biz, George Lotto, and K911. And actually we have a couple more, so let's see. Water, we also have Admiral Copperbeard. Of these, Copperbeard is the attacker. So not a huge threat there. If we take a look at some of the Blossom monsters, this is my oldest sheets. Let's see, let's take a look at the water onlys. So we have Seashell Guard, La Mama, Nope, Mermaid, Duke. So we have Duke, but he also has light attacks, so that's something to watch out for. And let's take a look at water over here. So we take a look at water here. We have Hornroots, Merc, Mr. Beast. Not really anything major in the Doomed era, honestly, or in the Blossom era. Honestly, the Doomed era probably has more things to worry about. Let's see if we take a look at what has water. I think it's just water. Hydrorian is the only one that comes to mind. Like, he's probably the main one that you'd run into. So I don't know how important that is. Maybe we'll get some stronger water monsters to get released and then it'll become more valuable. But for now, not the best thing in the world. If we take a look at the life stats, this monster is tied with quite a handful of other monsters like Kenecro, Heartbreaker, Clawgore, FaZe, Rug Pro, Brother Tip. Oh wow! Overall though, he is below average. So even though a handful of monsters have this life stat, it is below average. In terms of the power stat, we are also looking at a very below average, second lowest power stat of the new era, tied that of K9, Parabot, and Gafuhlz. But in terms of a speed stat, this is where this monster makes up for it. Kind of, not really. The average is 84.19. This monster is 85.36. It's a unique speed stat, but as you can see, there are still 9 monsters faster than him. So stats-wise, not that impressive. Trait-wise, again, I like the random positive effect. I think that's nifty. You don't see that too often. So we'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the monster skills. First attack we have is Boom, deals low metal damage to an enemy, 20 stamina 0 cooldown, and then Clap, applies stun to one enemy, 22 stamina 0 cooldown. It is a spammable stun skill if you have the stamina for it. Distorted Notes applies shock and stun to one enemy. So this is the kind of skill that's really useful against an extra turn attacker, because if you can't deny them with a stun or the stun misses for any reason, hopefully the shock lands and that'll prevent them from utilizing extra turns. It also requires no stamina whatsoever and only has a 1 turn cooldown. We have High's Hit. Deals moderate thunder damage to an enemy and applies shock. So I gotta say, so far I'm not that impressed. We have Trance Beat, applies Mega Stun to an enemy, deals moderate metal damage. So this will immobilize the enemy for 2 turns. We have, that's by the way, 3 turn cooldown, 48 stamina cost. We have Heavy Heartbeat, deals moderate metal damage to an enemy, applies shock to an enemy, stun to all. Okay, so it looks like this monster says stun and shock. Shock to all enemies, apply stun to one, then to all. So this is double stun on one enemy monster, then residual AoE stun. useful because it doesn't deal damage. Useful to not trigger relics or talents against you. Overall, though, another denier. The last monster was Parabot, right? Was also a denier. The meta just does not like deniers. I don't think this monster's worth it. I think if you missed him out on the race, you're fine. He's not going to be a meta monster. You absolutely do not need this monster moving forward. We will give him the AoE stun. We will give him the mega stun, of course. Apply shock and stun. He has technically 2 AoE stuns, but I prefer low hits. I don't care so much for that shock. So double stun, AoE stun. What else do we want? Stun. Yeah, I don't really need this monster to deal damage. Shock and stun. All he has is stunning. Applies shock and stun, mega stun. I think honestly you give him non-stop stun skills and just hope that you have someone to cleanse the stun away. Oh man, you're not really gonna get a chance to utilize this monster much. In terms of relics, it sucks because he actually has a good relic, right? He can resurrect if he dies, and then you have a way to recover stamina, drain enemy stamina. So relic wise, you're good to go. Stamina is not an issue for you. And again, if you die, you come back to life. In terms of a talent for this monster, this is really one of those monsters I just give the energy shield to so he can help everyone out. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not sure what to do or say about this monster. In terms of a rune setup for him, normally in a war scenario, if you can, you give him 3 speed, you have him deny everyone. In this kind of environment, in PvP, he becomes honestly more of a team speed holder, and he's just there to help out your allies. So we'll give him 2 team speed, 1 single speed, and you really need someone to cleanse. Trade disable if you can. But see, then the thing is you need an attacker. This is difficult. We're gonna try Shadow out. She normally doesn't work out that well because of all the tortures at the start of the game, and that hurts me, but we'll try Shadow. We will do speed on Shadow. So we'll have her go first. Again, we're going to try to trade disable and go from there. And then we'll try and attack her, which again, I don't know how well it'll work out. Alright, we'll do Ken. Alright, and then team speed. Actually, double team speed. Actually, this might work. Attack her with double team speed. Attack her with double team speed. 2 team speed once. Yeah, I think actually we might even go odd team speed. This might actually work out. We'll see. Again, the difficult thing here is like, can I trade disable and try and transfer and everything, or is it gonna bite me in the butt? Stamina recovery, and for you, I think we'll do sigil. That way, you could reuse your skills. Okay, I think we got this. And of course, on Necro, Holter's gun. Okay, I think we're good to go. Sorry, there was a loud noise, but that's edited out. I think we are solid. Monsters are set. Let's click fight. Let's do this. Yes, we are ready. For those of you new to the channel, I am not allowed to win with the monsters that were given to me by SP for the sole purpose of an exclusive first look. That would be unfair. So I will be exiting out of the battles. This doesn't look too bad. There is an anticipation monster. There's no, look at that. There are no Megaton monster or anything. So honestly, I'm just going to cleanse and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't get denied. I did not get denied. Wow. I am just going to recharge and pretend this monster is not faster than Ambisonic. It's because I'm 130. And here's where we just do the AoE stun. As of right now, no one is immune to control. So, bam, stun, stun, stun. There we go. Hey, it's been a long time since we used a denier like that, right? What are we going to do? Remove positive effects. Trait disable. So, where's the trait disable? Removes, applies light hater to our allies. Here it is. Wait. Oh, I'm not even running it, so I gotta swap that out. And we'll just do that for now. How do I not run it? Let's just do this. Burning Hands. I might just max him out. Yeah, this just becomes a showcase of Necro now. Alright, let's try this again. I think I'll max out Ambisonic. And then I gotta make sure Shadow has the correct skill set. Okay, let's do this. Maybe I should put the Nature Beast to have higher life. Next time. Alright, let's see what we run into. Okay. So, this is good. This is a good showcase of Shadow too. The poison. Oh, those are the dots. Those are the dots that kill you. Alright. We're going to start with the trait disable. So, trait disable. The cool thing about Shadow dying is that she'll just come back to life thanks to revival. Alright, so I dealt with that. I can then go ahead and let me make sure I don't die. Deals damage. I wish these didn't deal damage. Tell me you don't have Curse of Despair. Okay, that's not bad. So we can go ahead and do this. Trait disable. You can remove positive effects. And then trait disable. And then I can turn transfer. I can cleanse. In this case, I'm going to cleanse. And this is where Ambisonic can go and immobilize. Oh, I needed to remove his positive effects. But I think his talents and relics and dots would have killed me. So, that's fine. We're just going to go ahead and stun everyone else. So, low hits. Bam. Stun 2 monsters. And again, your attacker goes, is able to attack. Insane fire damage. Heavy fire damage. Hellfire to everyone. And now that I've gotten rid of the... area dodge, I can just do my AoE. Hit everyone. Hulter's gun kicks in. I get another turn. And keep going from there. Let's see. Ooh, that damage output. Oh, that kills. Move positive effects, kill. Wow. We're gonna go with this. Bam. Halter's gun again, and then we'll go with this. Bam. Alright. And then Curse of Despair, Master Staff, dead, comes back to life. You never cleanse on the first turn, so we're good. Oh, he cleansed! I was not expecting him to cleanse. Okay, Hardest Rock. And then, now I'm dead. I can't win by myself. Okay, but that's how you would utilize Ambisonic if you wanted to in PvP. It really, I only see it working with Shadow because, again, I can trade disable everyone. Here's another good example. Oh, thank gosh. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, oh, Elvira's not 150. Because Elvira is 150, the first thing he does... Yeah, this is not going to work out. Let me try it nonetheless. So we're going to remove positive effects. He always does Enlightenment on first turn. Yep, and then everyone has Anticipation. So then I can't even trade disable. Yeah, so that's just unfortunate. And this, if anything, this showcases why this monster does not work out in PvP. Oh, wow. Why am I killing you? Because I'm a metal monster? I guess, guys, just make him an attacker. This is literally a 150 monster. Another 150 monster. And literally my 35 damage skill is killing him. Like, what in the world? Is it supposed to be that strong? Like, I get it, we have triple damage and all. 643. Okay, guys, if you get Ambisonic, make him an attacker. I decree it. The meta right now in in PvP is light monsters. Galvanus, Elvira, Uriel, Cherub Cupid. So now you have a monster that can resurrect. Now you have a monster that can resurrect. We're not going to do this. If he dies and comes back and he has the elemental advantage. Alright, let's swap this up. Never in my wildest years did I think I'd be doing this. Alright, what can we swap? So maybe we give him Ultra's gun. Alright, we'll do that. We'll single speed. I mean, I guess we saw we don't even need we don't even need, let's put the king back on my team. We don't even need strength runes, really. We'll put king back. We'll put Amania back. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Give you sigil. Sigil. Alright. What am I missing? We're not going to give him Halter's gun. We could mess around with it, but nah. Let's see what skills deal damage. So, Heavy Heartbeat, Trance Beat, AoE Thunder, and then Low Metal. We're not going to run that. We'll do the AoE Thunder. Just, you never know, right? You never know. Alright, and then we'll keep that Distorted Notes for when you need it. Actually, we'll keep Low Hit just because it's like AoE. Alright, I'm curious. Maybe we should put Shadow back. I don't know. Let's click fight. I'm curious. What is going to happen with an attacker Ambisonic? This is ridiculous. Look, there it is. Light and light. Alright, this is going to be fun. See, I got to get through the king, though, and I don't think I can do that. Alright. Oh, yeah, my random positive effect. Immune to torture. Dodge area. Oh, no, Dark Protection. No, Dark Protection is from you. I don't even know what the random positive effect was. Into control damage, mirror, stamina region. Alright. Is it a soft one? Was it a team one? Might just be a soft one. Double damage. Here's my thunder based. Oh, darn it! Darn it! I forgot. Nothing. Recharge. Forgot about that evasion. We will just recharge. Block positive effects. I gotta recharge. Powerful fists. Skill mirror. Demon beheader. Ouch. Okay, feel the rhythm 101 times 3. Yeah, not even close to killing him. He's super tanky. Let's do a redo. I don't want to take the time to find another level 8 strength rune, so that's fine. We're really just going after the light monsters. And I might put Shadow in if I run into the King a lot. And here's another good example. Galvanus, Elvira, and King. Alright, this time we are smart. We will remove your positive effects. And then we will give you double damage. And then, let's see. Okay. Heavy Heartbeat, 591k on Galvanus. Trance Beat. Okay, what the heck? Applies Mega Stun, deals moderate metal damage. So, look. I knew it. This skill is not really 35 damage. Because if you look at Heavy Heartbeat, deals moderate metal damage, it's only dealing 591. If you look at Trance Beats, it's dealing way more than 591. But SP will probably fix this. If I had to guess, they probably are supposed to deal the same amount of damage output. But this shows you right here. 591k, 731k. So there's something very, very off about this. Feel the rhythm. 235 times 3. Not enough to kill you. Okay. So that's why. There's deception going on right now with Ambisonic. There is some deception going on. I wonder how much damage it really deals. And we're about to find out right now. Sort of. We're going to double damage. Okay. So, once again, this is your strong one. And this is your normal one. So, if we do Trance Beat, it's dealing 760. That's with the 2x boost. Why didn't he revive? He's supposed to revive. Darn. 295. 295. So if you double that, what is that? 295, 300, minus 10, 6, 590. So this is only using 590. Recharge. Emotional myself. Burning wings. Do this. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Recharge. Pit center. Recharge. Dies, comes back to life. Transpeed 3. Okay, yeah. Overall, not going to be using this monster. There's a mess up with his skill set. Let's take a look real quick. Feed skills. Yeah, they're even the exact same. Yeah, so there's a mistake right now. Let's give him no strength again. Speed. He's my 3-speed attacker. It's probably like a 40 or 50 damage right now. I knew something felt off. It just didn't feel right. Okay, now I'm too fast. We're just gonna recharge. We are going to do cleanse that. Do this. Cleanse that. Recharge. Cleanse here. Turn transfer. Alright. 250. 321. So 250 and 321, it's hitting 71k more. That's why he feels so powerful. Okay. Oh yeah, it has a double hit. Oh, maybe it is right then, because it does do like a double hit. I'll do it again and slow it down. What's going on? Okay. Watch. Trance Beat applies Mega Stun. I guess that initial Mega Stun deals damage. Watch. Trance Beat hit. Oh, never mind. It just felt that way. So yeah, there's a mistake with the skill. It's stronger than it should be. Overall, Ambisonic, not a fan of the monster. Was he worth racing for? Not really. I think you could take a break for the week. If you don't get him again, don't feel bad. You can do without him. You'll be totally fine. But that's my opinion on Ambisonic, and I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.